Hey guys, Sturge here, and today I'll be showing how I managed to reach top 10 in the world for Tunnel 13s. I'm in Witch 18 at the moment, and I'll be using the Super Witch Smash Attack Strategy, and going off of last video, we'll be facing more Tunnel 15s, so let's see how the attacks do. Starting off with our first attack here, we have this Tunnel 15 here. It looks to be a newer Tunnel 15. They have Tunnel 14 level defenses, and I want to start off by targeting this Archer Tower in the middle of the base with the Warden's Fireball. So we'll head down towards the bottom here, dropping the balloon just for any Sneaking air mines on the outside of the base, and then also dropping the healers to heal the Warden back up to full health, so we can move our way up towards that Archer Tower here. We will drop the invis. We have 3 of them to use, so I think we'll use them onto the Expo once that cannon goes down to the right there to that baby dragon. So we'll drop one there, one onto the defenses towards the left and towards the right, and to use the Warden ability to bring out the Fireball, destroying all those defenses in the core of the base. But over to the left side to set the other side of the funnel, we use the Warden to set the bottom corner, head over to the other corner with the Ice Golem, King, and the Siege Barrack, and wall breaking in. We have some rocket loons coming out of the Clan Castle, so we'll poison them there. They get frozen by the Ice Golem as well. We also drop the rest of the Super Witches and the Apprentice Warden with the final Ice Golem down towards the bottom, and also use the Queen's ability to bring out the action figure to move in towards the center of the base. We'll drop our final wall breaker and also use the King's ability. We also did use one of the totem spells using the second one here onto the monolith so that we can distract that and move our way in towards the town hall. Here we have a single onto something. I think we will take it down though, and using our rage through the center with a jump through the back end of the base, freezing the Inferno towards the top of the base as well. Get that second star from the 50%, and we'll drop our world champion up here towards the top of the base to take down the Expo, and the scatter shot where we have everything in the middle getting slowed by the poison from the town hall. The Warden looks like he will go down in the center of the base here, gets very low. The healers are not healing him back up to full. It is healing one witch back up to full, and he will actually survive. The poison does fade away. He is at a sliver of health though. We still have the Royal Champion's ability with a couple of other cleanup troops. Will drop towards the top of the base as well, and a Headhunter to use on the King towards the right side as the healers decide to switch over to the Warden, healing him back up so we can keep that rage gem up and moving through the remaining of these buildings so we can get up the 3-star for the first attack of the day, attacking at Tunnel 15. On to our second attack here, we have another 15, of course. We have the Monolith over here towards the bottom left with the couple of Expos, the Eagle, and the Poison Tower. So I will move the Warden towards the bottom left here, dropping him there with the balloon, and a Wizard towards the left to take down that Builder Hut so the Warden can eventually take down a couple of these buildings. I think I will also drop a Rage here in a couple of seconds, so we can move the Warden through a bit quicker through these defenses. So we'll drop that rage spell there, moving through these bottom buildings, moving up towards the monolith towards the top. We'll drop our 3 invis here pretty soon. I think right now, as the Warden is onto that storage, we'll lock onto the Expo, destroying that, and the monolith, as well as the poison tower as well. We have the Eagle at a sliver of health, and we'll drop the other side of the funnel over towards the right with the King, Siege Barrack, and the Ice Golem. We'll drop our main push into the base around the Warden, making sure to also path him over to where you want to push into the base by dropping the Queen or the Witches on the outer ring of the Warden's circle there. We'll head into the base. We have the Ice Golem getting taken down by the single Inferno, which is good. We'll take that down easily. And we still have the King's ability, which I did want to use, have him use it in the middle of the base. So I think we will save it here as he is destroying that wall there to move in towards the center. We drop our Queen's ability instead to bring out the action figure to distract for these witches to move through into the center of the base. We'll use our first totem onto the Inferno to keep the giant alive. And now the King is in the middle of the base. We can drop our King ability to bring out the Earthquake boost, opening up the entire rest of the base, as the poison will also take down the Clan Castle balloons, dropping our Royal Champion towards the right side of the base, and we still have our ability to use as well with that Seeking Shield, and one more totem spell to use as well, as I drop the Headhunter towards the right side of the base to take down the last couple of heroes, and we drop our totem spell up towards the top with some cleanup troops So we can take down the rest of the base, looks like pretty easily. We still have the Road Champion's ability, which we'll use here towards the top of the base to take down the last few buildings. The scatter shot is also up on the left side of the base, so we use the Road Champion ability here to take that down, and the rest of the buildings to take the second 3-star down, or the second Town Hall 15 down, for another 3-star for the second attack of the day. We got the third base here, which seems to be a max 15 without the walls. They have the heroes at a decent level. The king is pretty low. I guess actually the entire heroes are pretty low. They're at 10 on 11 level, I guess. But all the rest of the defenses and stuff are all maxed out. We have the clan castle over here towards the left side, which I do want to take out with the fireball. So we'll drop a couple of invis here. Only need 2 to take down the scattershot Inferno Tower and the clan castle with the other buildings surrounding those there, with the 2 earthquakes taking down those buildings. We have the second portion of the funnel going down towards the bottom here, and we also don't have to use our baby dragon because that air defense is there. We'll drop a wizard towards that drill as well, and we'll drop our main push around the warden to path them towards their direction so we can move in towards the monolith at the top of the screen here. We did just have one wall breaker to use. I think I will use it here to open up the wall, but it is the wrong wall that opens up. So we have to use our king ability to open up into the town hall compartment with the monolith and those expos as well, distracting those with the second totem. I actually forget where I used the first one. We'll take down the monolith using the king's ability to open up in towards the town hall here. With the queen's ability still to use, we'll jump through the town hall leading into the back end of the base. We have the eagle artillery up towards the top. We'll now use the queen's ability, freezing the town hall and poisoning the enemy heroes in the middle of the base, and dropping that final headhunter to head in towards there as well. We'll drop the road champion towards the right side. There is still a single inferno with the eagle and an expo up towards the top, but we have the 3 witches still up with the queen, and we have the big boys distracting the witches, or the defenses for the witches, to move in and take out the last few of these defenses. The road champion gets into the rage gem aura there, so we can take down these defenses a lot faster, and also still having the road champion's ability up, and also a couple of other cleanup troops to drop over here towards the left side of the base. Another invis still to use as well, which we will save for the next attack, not using them against a Town Hall 15 as a Town Hall 13. And on to, I think, the final attack of the day is a good one here. We have this max Town Hall 15, and we have a decent base here. We have a decent amount of buildings we can take down towards the top here, so we'll drop the warden with the balloon and the healers. We have a good chunk of defenses popping up here with the Teslas, and we have a couple of heroes in front of where we want to drop our fireball, which I think is on one of the buller huts towards the bottom of the screen. I did drop a rage here, which was kind of a waste because he does get distracted onto the skeletons, so the damage increase for the warden here is a bit useless. He does waste about half of the spell on those skeletons. So we'll drop the headhunter as the enemy king comes over. We did take down the warden and a couple of other defenses, and we'll drop the wizard as well, taking down the warden, and we'll move over to the left side because we already are 2 minutes left in the raid. So we want to get the 3-star and not run out of time on this one, so we'll drop the other side of the funnel like we've done in the past 3 attacks. We have the 1 super minion coming out of the clan castle. We'll have to drop our invis and the fireball to take down the rest of that clan castle there. We did miss out on the monolith. I did misdrop my earthquake spells, so we do have to take that down with our witches as they move in towards the center of the base here with a couple of wall breakers. We have the king, which will use his ability here to move through the wall as he does take down the last couple of buildings. We'll drop the queen's ability as well. Make sure to freeze the town hall here with the monolith as well, or we could use the totem spell, which we'll drop a jump, freezing the town hall towards the back end as well, and we'll use our first totem to distract the inferno and the couple of expos there. We'll drop our poison onto the enemy royal champion, and using the final totem spell onto the monolith to keep the queen alive as we drop the royal champion up towards the top of the base. We don't have anything else to drop. This is kind of a closer attack than normal. We still have a few expos, or a couple of expos, a couple of infernos, and the scatter shot with the queen and royal champion in the middle of the base with a couple of witches and yetis towards the bottom. I'll get some cleanup onto that elixir storage towards the top. 45 seconds left. This was a close attack because of the long warden walk that we used towards the beginning to get further into the base with the fireball. We'll drop our royal champion's ability here to take on the last couple of defenses, and with 30 seconds left we should get these 3 stars. The queen heads up towards the top, royal champion towards the right, and a couple of wizards take down the last couple of collectors towards the bottom for the 4th 3-star of the day. After finishing this last attack and heading back to the base, I finished first in my league with a perfect week in attacks, and even got lucky on defense with a plus 40 because someone lost connection during their attack. But once I log back on when the week ends, I get promoted to Golem League and actually finish 9th in the world for this week at the TH13, which hopefully I can do better for next week. Check out the video linked on screen now to see more 3 stars against TH15s.